I get it. You scroll through endless listings of high-tech massage chairs, see the glossy photos, read the promises of spa-like relief, and then wonder if you're just buying a pricey piece of furniture that will sit idle in the corner. I've been there, staring at a model that looks like a sleek recliner, only to hear a friend complain that the massaging rollers felt more like a light tap once it arrived. That hesitation is real, because a $5,000 chair that can't hit the right pressure or make you feel any better after a long day is a waste of both money and floor space. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. The HT5020 Human Touch WholeBody tries to bridge that gap by packing a suite of automatic programs, a set of 4 distinct massage techniques, and a patented figure-8 motion that claims to work the calves in a way most chairs ignore. On paper, it sounds like the kind of all-in-one solution that could replace a weekly visit to a spa or the post-gym recovery session you usually schedule. But does it actually deliver on those expectations once it's in your living room? Let's start with the basics of how a whole-body massage chair fits into a typical household. Most owners aren't looking for a full-time therapist. They want a tool that can unwind tight shoulders after a day at the office, loosen hamstrings after a run, or give a quick reset before bedtime. The key questions, then, are: does the chair reach the right muscle groups? Can it adjust intensity without feeling like a cheap motor? And does it stay quiet enough that you can use it while watching TV or listening to a podcast? Those are the practical concerns that separate a worthwhile investment from a decorative recliner. The HT5020's 2-stage backrest is a design decision that directly answers the real-life use question. In the upright position, the seat feels more like a high-end recliner, which is handy if you want to sit up and read or work on a laptop while the rollers work on your upper back. When you press the recline button, the backrest tilts back and the rollers extend to cover the entire spine, glutes, and even reach the calves thanks to the figure-8 technology. In my testing, the transition was smooth, taking just a few seconds, and the chair settled into a stable position without wobbling. That matters because a clunky tilt can feel like you're sitting on a seesaw, which defeats the whole relaxation purpose. Now, about the massage techniques. The 4 professional modes include a kneading motion that mimics a deep tissue therapist, a tapping rhythm aimed at stimulating circulation, a rolling action that slides along the spine, and a shiatsu-style pressure point focus. The real test is whether those modes actually target the spots you need. For someone who spends 8 hours at a desk, the kneading and shiatsu settings felt the most effective, reaching the shoulder blades and lower back where tension builds. I tried the tapping mode after a cardio session. It gave a light, rhythmic pulse that helped my calves feel less stiff, which is a pleasant surprise because many chairs simply ignore the lower legs. The rolling mode was less intense but good for a quick 5-minute session before bedtime, just enough to unwind without leaving you feeling overly stimulated. Intensity control is another area where many chairs fall short. You crank the dial and either get a gentle caress or a jarring hammer. The HT5020 offers a decent range, from a soft relax setting to a firm deep level. In practice, the higher settings delivered a noticeable increase in pressure without the rollers sounding like a garage door motor. The noise level stayed under 55 decibels, which is comparable to a quiet conversation. That means you can run the chair while a family member watches TV in the next room without anyone complaining about a loud industrial hum. One of the biggest what-if concerns for buyers is the footprint. The chair measures a standard width, but the reclining mechanism needs about 3 feet of clearance behind it. If you live in a tight apartment, you'll need to plan the placement carefully, otherwise you might end up with a chair that can't fully recline, limiting its therapeutic value. The upholstery is a leather-like material that resists stains and feels cool to the touch, which is good for long sessions, but it can get warm in a hot room. A simple fan or air-conditioned space helps keep the surface comfortable. Let's talk value. The price point for the HT5020 lands it in the mid to high range of home massage chairs. With the features, it offers 3 auto programs that guide you through preset sequences, the 4 technique options, and the calf-focused figure-8 motion. You're paying for a level of customization that most entry-level chairs don't provide. If you currently spend $150 $200 per month on massages or physical therapy, the chair could start paying for itself in a year, assuming you use it regularly. However, the calculation hinges on consistent use. If you only fire it up once a week, the return on investment dwindles quickly. Who should consider buying this chair? First, anyone with chronic back